Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. You've all seen what is happening, femicide. The numbers we are given currently in the last 3 months is about 97. You also are aware that the oldest woman who's been violated is 83 years old, and the youngest child is actually 5 months old. What does that tell us? There's a big problem in the society. This is an issue of the societal frock. It then means we have lost what the society needs to have. A society generally takes care of their women and children. For a long time, it's the men who go to war. But right now we are saying we are destroying the women and the children that we have. So this has to stop. The president has pronounced himself on this issue of femicide. DCI has given us the trajectories in terms of the numbers, and they are very clear that the 97 reported cases are criminal activities. They haven't gotten proof yet that these women are targeted. But you'll also agree with me that the young women who have actually lost their lives in the past few weeks, it has to do with partner violence. It has to do with the relationship. When we look at our women in sports and what is happening within the sports arena in terms of GBV and the many lives that we have lost, it's all partner-mated violence. So what are we saying? We are seeing a society that is completely broken, a society that is now failing to take care of its women and children. The president pronounced himself and called upon all state agencies to take action. That means all of us need to follow suit and do that which we need to do within our rightful spaces. The media cannot be left behind because you are the ones who report these cases. The question is, how do you report these cases? How timely is the report? Where and how are these cases presented to the general public? So we need the media. We need you to be our other voice, that we can also move together and take care of this issue called femicide or GBV cutting across board. I also want to weigh in on GBV on the boy child. I've just given statistics. In Mukuru Kwajenga slabs, Oraba in Nairobi, the statistics that we have right now shows about 1,658 boys have been violated. We're also not talking about that. So in as much as we want to fund the violence on one side, we also need to check and see what is wrong with this society. Who are the players within this society who can help us curb this issue called GBV, this issue called femicide, and now the attrition that we're having against the boy child. So this is something that all of us need to take cognizance of. This is something that as government, you've seen the president has put word to it. The rest of the government units need to take action, including the security forces. The Kenya police, that is where we have a big gap, because how do the Kenya police receive GBV cases? How do they process the cases? And how do we get these cases in court? So the courts also have a role to play. The Kenya police has a role to play. And in Mashinani, we have the area chiefs. What are the chiefs doing within that space? So already you can see we need a multifaceted approach for us to deal with issues of GBV. One institution cannot do it. All institutions that are players within this space must actually take it up and work to ensure that GBV is actually curbed and we get to zero-rated GBV, country-free for all our women and children. Thank you.